Good evening and welcome to PBTV's special broadcast from the red carpet at Queen Elizabeth Hall for the 11th Business Oscars, the Oldham Business Awards. And here with me, I have Rubbi Bhogal-Wood, who is going to be my co-presenter tonight. So Rubbi, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very excited. This is going to be great, isn't
is.
it? And I think the viewers at home are going to have a great time watching us, chit-chatting with all of the guests that are arriving. So it's going to be good. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm looking so much forward to it. I've been looking forward to it for a whole year. This is the Business Oscars, Oldham Business Awards, and we're going to be going live in about 10 minutes when all the A-listers of the business community arrive. Who are we looking to interview this evening, Rubbi?
Oh, lots of people. We've got the organisers of the events, the finalists, the various companies that are here in Oldham supporting this fantastic award. So, yeah, I think there'll be some cheeky questions asked along the way as well. So definitely keep tuned.
And of course, we're going to find out what categories people have been nominated in, because there's lots of categories, lots of finalists, and there's going to be winners. And we have some celebrities who are here from the world of television to do the hosting tonight. And also, I think we should find out what kind of designer dresses people are wearing tonight. What are you wearing? Is it a...
It's just a normal high. I'm going sort of like mainstream with my dress and my outfit. But I've had.
Who is your earrings by then?
They're by a company down in the Midlands. But my hair and my nails, my beauty's been done by business owners in Oldham. So we've got some of the best around here, actually. So
Well,
yeah, where's your outfit from?
My outfit's from Asda.
Okay. He's looking very smart in it.
Well,
James Bond.
Well, once a year you've got to make an effort, and I get good use of my suit here, from the Emmanuel's, a kind of a cheaper version of the Emmanuel cut.
You don't look cheap at all, Muz. You look very, very smart. I feel very honoured to be stood next to you today.
Same here. So we're going to make a fantastic duo here tonight, interviewing all the finalists, hopefully, and also some local celebrities. And of course, when they come on screen, I think they're going to know who the local celebrities are.
I think they will be, yeah.
Yeah, so how have you been preparing for tonight?
Well, I've been talking to the rest of the business community, sort of like obviously as a social media coach, chatting with them online. There's lots of great stuff happening on Twitter. I think there are a lot of people looking forward to this evening, based on the banter that I've been watching and participating in on Twitter anyway.
Yes, the Twitter banter has been absolutely great. We've had some really fantastic and cheeky questions from our very own Mr. BT Skewell. We've had Lee Hollingworth as well.
Yeah,
he's coming tonight. Yeah.
Definitely. I've got some cheeky questions written down.
Right.
So we'll have to choose the right guest, I think, to ask them to. But yeah, keep tuned. If you, in fact, I think I'm going to suggest this. If you yourselves have got any questions that you'd like Muz and I to ask the guest this evening, then definitely comment on the thread below, and the team will let us know. And then we'll obviously credit you as well. So you can have your 5 minutes of fame here with us as well on the red carpet this evening.
And in addition to that, Coffee with Can in the studio. I'm going to have Rubbi presenting with me very soon, most likely after Ramadan. And so we'll make a duo show for the community. And obviously, we're looking forward to tonight. And we've got the guests have started arriving onto the red carpet. We're looking at shoes. We're looking at dresses. We're looking at hair. We're looking at bow ties and earrings. So we're looking at who's wearing.
I like the fact that they're bow ties and earrings.
Yeah.
Not the frocks and the earrings.
So
but I like that.
So are we carrying on with the live feed or? Okay.
Excellent.
So we're looking for our first guest, and I think somebody's here. If you can get their attention, Mr. Ashraf. So colleagues, like and share the page. Watch, like, share, comment. Make sure when you're sharing that it's an opportunity for all your friends on your friends list, either on YouTube or on Facebook, to watch the program. This is the #1 business awards evening in Oldham, which is why I called it the Business Oscars. And so we have our first guest, one of the organisers and board members of Oldham Business Awards. Rubbi, do you have a question for him?
Well, what does it mean to you to have, the 11th Business Awards? It's the quickest sellout, wasn't it?
We sold out within a few days. And what it means to me, it helps showcase all the fantastic companies that we've got in our town.
And there are lots, aren't there?
There's absolutely loads, and you'll get to meet them as we go along as well.
We're looking forward to that, definitely. In terms of the number of entrants that you've had for the awards, how's that been this year?
So do you know, every year we always get over hundreds of entrants, but the interesting thing with this year, we've managed to get lots of different types of companies. So there's people that you've never heard of before that are actually entered this year, so it's going to be really quite interesting.
So we were doing some homework, weren't we? There are 11 business categories and 33 different finalists. That's pretty extensive.
Yeah, that's quite major. So if you can imagine in each category how many entries you get in each category. Mr. Khan, just excuse me.
I had a final question for you. What is this badge? It's got the crown on it.
It's the Queen's Award for Voluntary Service.
Well, congratulations. I don't think we've ever had the chance to congratulate you.
Officially, we have.
Yeah, well done. Well done for you and the team for organising the Business Oscars of Oldham, the Oldham Business Awards.
And you'll get some interesting people.
If you find Steve, send him our way. Right, so we've had one of the organisers, Kashif Ashraf, who's been with the organising team for as long as it has been going. Can you believe that?
Well, he doesn't look a day older than when he started 11 years ago, I reckon.
How fascinating, amazing that he's received a Queen's Award for voluntary services.
But you and I know that Cash does so much for the Oldham business community, alongside yourself as well, actually.
Well, I just do what I can do.
He's very modest.
Yes.
Let me introduce you to someone from Westway Nissan, one of the sponsors.
Hi. Well, come and join us. So, Mohammed Kamil from Westway Nissan, you are one of the sponsors.
Yes, I am. My name is Mohammed Kamil. I work across the road, just at Westway Nissan Oldham. And we have a few cars here, and we are showing about Comic-Con. And we have wrapped up a car here, a Nissan Micra, detailing a very good car. And we'd just like to have a good time. You know?
So why have you chosen the Oldham Business Awards to sponsor?
Why not? It's one of the biggest award evenings going in Oldham.
In Greater Manchester, it's the biggest one.
Manchester. Why not the Northwest? Why not go as far as
Let's
that?
go northwest, I
Yeah,
suggest.
I think that.
Do you have a question for him, Ruby?
In terms of the Comic-Con
Yes.
kind of connection that you've got with that, why did you choose Comic-Con, and what does it mean to the Nissan Westway?
The Comic-Con industry is such a big industry and it's so diverse. And with the upcoming the Avengers movie that has just come out, I just spent 6 hours in the movie cinema theatre watching.
You never did.
Honestly, watching
my goodness.
watching the double bill, Infinity War as well as the Endgame, and wow, it was astonishing.
So it's definitely worth going to see.
Definitely,
Family
and
movie?
yes, worth it. Definitely, it's restraint. It's no foul language or anything like that, and it's so entertaining.
I like that.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
Well, friends, Comic-Con is coming to Oldham, and what date is it on? Is it in June?
It's the 11th of May.
11th of May.
Yes,
not
it
long.
is. No.
Not long
So,
at all.
anyone who's been a comic fan, you were reading comic books when you were growing up, and even if you're older, come to Comic-Con, and it's going to be the biggest Comic-Con in Britain, and the Americans are coming over as well to take part in it.
Exciting.
You know that?
No, I did not.
Are you going as a character for Comic-Con?
No, I was looking for suggestions.
Spider-Man.
Well, you've got something from the
That's thing.
Avengers.
That's the thing. I'd go as Spider-Man or Superman, but I don't have the muscles for him. So I'm like, shall I just get padding?
Padding can work.
Padding will do, innit?
I'm
But-
sure there's a supplier out there in Oldham who can help you with your costume, I bet.
You sure? Can you help me out? I'll feel like that.
Oh,
Why
thank
not?
you.
I think I can rock that.
I think you could rock this, definitely.
So, yeah. You come to Comic-Con, come to Nissan as well.
Thank you very much, Camille. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the evening.
You too.
So, Ruby, we've had a couple of people already sounding very excited by tonight.
Oh, very excited. Why wouldn't you be? You've just called it the Oscars.
Yes.
Of-
Not even had a drink.
Not yet. That's when we stop filming, I think. It's probably wise. We've got a whole heap of different guests. Have you been coming to every single one?
I don't think I've come to every single one, but I have been coming to most of them.
Most of them.
Yeah, and I'm just checking who we've got on viewing with us at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
Because The broadcasting, is it going out all right?
Going
Because
out live.
mine is buffering.
So don't forget, if you've got any questions for Muz and I, do send
Oh,
them in.
yes.
We'd love to ask our
So we got
guests.
Ansar Ali watching, we got
Ansar, you should be here.
EJ
Why are you
Sam,
watching?
Mohammed Hussein, Iqbal Hussein from Bangladesh,
Wow.
A. Rahman Rumel, Javed Bashir from Bradford. Hey, Javed. Hope to see you tomorrow, if not
Tell you
Monday.
what, in Bradford, there are some amazing curry houses, I hear.
Yes,
Have you been to many?
they are.
But they're not as good as those in Oldham, though, are they? Oh, cat amongst the pigeons here, I think. That's what I've done. I mean, we're here from...
Well, I must say, Javed took me to Kashmir, which is a very famous curry house in Bradford.
Right.
It's more than 50 years old.
Wow. And what was
And
it like?
still looks the same.
What would you rate it out of 10?
It was really definitely 10 out of 10.
10
For
out of
food. Not for decor.
Doesn't matter about the decor, I reckon, so long as you've got great food.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's what counts.
So, friends, you're watching myself, Muzahid and Rubbi on Coffee with Kian at the Business Oscars.
I
The
like
Oldham,
you keep calling
the
it that,
Oldham
actually.
Business. It'll catch on. It'll catch on. Yeah.
Do you know what? Can I ask you one of the cheeky questions? We're going to test this out just before we ask our... Right, so this came in from, and I'll just get... needed to credit somebody for it. It was Andy Powell
Oh, yes.
over on Twitter. And he said, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Wow, that's a
That's a tough one. So one horse-sized
duck.
or 100 duck-sized horses. Which one would you go for? Let us, if you've got an opinion, let us know.
Is that a trick question?
No, it's not. No, it's definitely not a Mensa type question.
Oh my God.
It's just a fun question.
Right. Well,
I think
is Andy coming tonight?
I'm not entirely sure, but if he is, I'm definitely going to be
needs
asking
to give us
Andy.
the
I think I'd rather fight 100 duck-sized horses
Yeah.
because they're only going to be this big. Actually, ducks are this big. I'm thinking rubber ducks that you throw into like the rivers and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to fight 100 duck-sized horses.
Right.
But we've got some great questions, proper questions for
Yeah.
our guests.
I know you've got the proper questions.
That's because I've done my homework.
You have the
guys.
intelligent one.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
I've done my homework. That's the thing.
No, you're the intelligent one.
You're the seasoned veteran at this sort of stuff. You're always on PBTV.
I know, and that's why I'm going grey.
Distinguished, I
Oh.
think that's what they call it. Do we have our next guest lined up?
We're looking for a guest. You see,
They're all a little bit shy at the moment.
see who's going to be called over.
Exactly. All a little bit shy. I think we have our next guest coming up.
Yes, we've got a guest.
Hello.
We
welcome.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome, Abdullah. So this is Brother Abdullah. He's the owner of Oldham Athletics.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to the Business Oscars, the Oldham Business Awards, and Ruby's got a question for you.
Well, I was going to say, you said Oldham Athletic. You're forever there and doing your Facebook Lives from Oldham Athletic.
Oh, yes, I'm
How
supporting
fantastic.
the Athletics full on.
No, absolutely.
So how are you feeling today?
That's good, yeah.
This is the first time you've
The first time I'm coming in something like that, yeah.
Oldham Business Oscars.
Yeah, we're great. See nice people here.
So first time here, and then you've been dragged on live TV with
TV,
us
exactly.
as well.
Which is okay, yeah.
Are you enjoying Oldham?
Yeah, big time. Raining, sunshine.
That's what
That's
we do
everything,
here
yeah.
in Oldham.
Absolutely, we have everything.
Right.
4 seasons, eh?
Yeah, exactly, in one day.
In one day,
1 hour.
exactly. Yeah.
Well, you do know Oldham was known as King Cotton, and it was the center of the earth, and it still is the center of the earth, which is probably why we get all the seasons in one go.
But it's nice to be part of it, and we're building something nice for the area, for the community, for the town. I hope we can succeed, yeah. We're working
We
hard.
had a great win on Saturday.
Yeah, Monday was. It was in Monday, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and we hope this is to win also tomorrow.
Yes. Well, of course, from us at PBTV, obviously as you know, PBTV is one of the sponsors. You'll see if you've seen on the boards. So we wish you success here in Oldham, and of course you've got the support of PBTV and a lot of the friends, the organisers and the owners of PBTV are here as well. So thank you very much, and hope you enjoy this evening. Unless Ruby's got another question for you.
No, I was just going to say, well, in terms of, I love the way that Muz just keeps going, Ruby's got a question. Yeah. But what is it, why, obviously you're not a local from round here, so why is it that you chose Oldham Athletic?
When I came in and visiting the town and see the club, I see the potential here. And here we are.
Exactly. What are your hopes for Oldham Athletic? Where do you want them to rise to?
I never know. One day in championship here.
I love that. Championship.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, well, we're rooting for you for going up towards the championship. So thank you, Brother Abdullah. You can stay here with the brothers, and I'll see you shortly. Right, well, that was Abdullah Lemsagam, the owner of Oldham Athletic.
That was fantastic.
I know, did you enjoy that?
I did.
We forgot to ask him where his suit was from.
So is that going to be sound? Where's your suit from?
Or the handkerchief.
Exactly. So you are an Oldham Athletic season ticket holder?
I am.
Correct?
This year, yes.
I love that. Why did you, what did you get out of going?
Well, to be honest with you, when we were growing up as children,
Yeah.
once in a while we used to go and see
Yeah.
the Latics.
Yeah.
And then about 10 years ago, we took Oldham Athletics under 21s to Bangladesh. It's the
Right,
first
okay.
ever British league team that ever went to Bangladesh to play
That's
3
amazing.
friendlies over there.
Wow.
And we got to know all the people like
Yeah.
Alan Hardy,
Right,
Tony
okay.
Phillips Kirk, Simon
So you had
Corney.
some of the Oldham Athletic players go over with
Yeah,
you guys?
and the management.
Okay,
So
yeah.
Alan was the chief executive, Tony Phillips Kirk was a coach,
Yeah.
and Simon Corney was the owner before Abdullah took over.
Right.
So we were all out there together, and the boys played, and they really enjoyed the hospitality.
I'm not surprised.
And they were so happy
Yeah.
that they wanted to stay extra few days. And naturally, we were already pre-booked to come back.
Yeah.
So from then on, we had some links with Latics, and not
Yeah.
only myself, but other members of our community
Right.
have links with the community trust.
Yeah.
There's other people who go and watch the games all the time.
And as I say, you're always on, you're
And,
always doing your Facebook lives from the games, and it seems as though it's a pretty good atmosphere.
We're just trying to show people
Yeah.
in the community, particularly those who don't go,
Yeah.
that there is a football club on your doorstep.
And also that it can
it's
be
one of the
inclusive.
founding members of the
Yeah.
football league.
Yeah.
It's over 100 years old.
Wow.
So it's one of the original clubs.
Yeah.
And although it's in a small town, I think
Small, but you can be mighty.
yeah, well,
When you're small.
when you're in the stadium, it's kind of an awesome feeling, which
Yeah,
is why
exactly.
the regular Oldham fans who
Yeah.
go there, proper hardcore fans, they're always there.
That's what you want, though, don't you?
Yeah. Right. So we are going to go on a break now, and we will be back after 1 minute. Okay, before we go on a break, we have the CEO and the chairman of Probash PBTV who are going to join us, and we're going to ask them a few questions because it's not fair to leave them out.
Not at all. We've
So,
got a team
so Brother Junaid, how do you feel covering the Oldham's premier event, the Business Oscars, Oldham Business Awards tonight?
That's proud to be PBTV here, and we are glad to support this Oldham Business Award. As you believe that last year we are here, and this year more excited because it's more business people, new business people, entrepreneur, Oldham community people here. So we believe PBTV also work for community. Why not PBTV here? That's why we love to come this year, and future also we will support that business award. Thank you.
Would you like to ask him anything?
Well, in terms of, this is a great setup that you've got here. So this is the first time I'm doing this
are,
with you.
yeah, you're doing.
And the
Yeah, and you couldn't tell.
now I feel the pressure. But it's a fantastic event to support, as you say. And so, in terms of other, programs that you have on PBTV, what sort of other things do you have planned that viewers here could be interested in?
PBTV, first of all, I tell you, PBTV is working for community.
Yeah.
Wherever is community benefited,
Yeah.
so we try to do this kind of program. And always we're doing any program we do where people can benefit. And as you believe that, people also know that Probash Bangla working last 2 years, always people, they're supporting, PBTV supporting community as well as surrounding all over Northwest. Thank you.
So I'm going to ask Afzal Rabbani by a question in Bengali instead of English, because we have a lot of Bengali viewers. ধন্যবাদ, we have আমাদের প্রবাস বাংলা টেলিভিশনের সম্মানিত সভাপতি জনাব এম আফজল রব্বানী সাহেব, ধন্যবাদ আপনাকে আজকে এই প্রোগ্রামে আসার জন্য। অ্যান্ড আজকে এই প্রোগ্রাম, আজকে দ্য বিজনেস অ্যাওয়ার্ডস, বিজনেস অস্কার ওল্ডামের সবচেয়ে বিগেস্ট প্রোগ্রাম, বিজনেস প্রোগ্রাম ইন দ্য হোল অফ গ্রেটার ম্যানচেস্টার। আপনার অনুভূতি কি?
ধন্যবাদ মুজাহিদ খান, খুব সুন্দর করে প্রেজেন্ট করার জন্য। অ্যান্ড থ্যাঙ্কস টু রুবি, থ্যাঙ্কস আ লট। প্রবাস বাংলা, প্রবাস বাংলা সবসময়, আমি বাংলা বলার জন্য বলছেন, প্রবাস বাংলা সবসময় কমিউনিটির জন্য কাজ করে, প্রবাস বাংলা কমিউনিটির কথা বলে। নট অনলি প্রবাস বাংলা টিভি অনলি, আমাদের প্রবাস বাংলা, আমরা 13 বছর থেকে আমরা প্রবাস বাংলা পত্রিকা এবং আরও একটি পত্রিকা আমরা এখানে করে কমিউনিটিকে আমরা সবসময়ই কমিউনিটির কথা, কমিউনিটির আশা, কমিউনিটির সব কিছু আমরা তুলে ধরার চেষ্টা করি। এই যাত্রায় আমরা প্রবাস বাংলা টিভি আমরা চেষ্টা করছি যে কমিউনিটির প্রত্যেকটি কাজ, যে কোনো কাজে আমাদের কন্ট্রিবিউশন রাখার জন্য বা আমরা গিয়ে তাদের সাথে সহযোগিতা করার জন্য। সিমিলার আজকে আমরা এখানে ওল্ডামের সিভিক সেন্টারে এসেছি, কুইন এলিজাবেথ হল, বিখ্যাত হিস্টোরিক প্লেস, এবং এটাতে 11 বছর ধরে এই বিজনেস অ্যাওয়ার্ড হচ্ছে। আমরা গত 2-3 বছর থেকে তাদের সাথে সম্পৃক্ত হয়েছি, বাই ইউ এজ ওয়েল কাশিফ, এবং আপনাকে অনেক ধন্যবাদ যে আমরা সবাই মিলে এটা তাদের সাথে সম্পৃক্ত পুরোপুরি। তো আমি বাংলাদেশি কমিউনিটির বা আমাদের এশিয়ান কমিউনিটির সবাইকে বলবো এটুকু যে এই বিজনেস অ্যাওয়ার্ডটি অত্যন্ত সম্মানজনক একটি বিজনেস অ্যাওয়ার্ড, এবং তারা প্রতি বছর করে থাকেন। এবং এখানে যারা বিজনেস করেন সবাই যাতে সম্পৃক্ত হন এবং বিজনেসে আরও সফলতা পাওয়ার জন্য, রিকগনিশন পাওয়ার জন্য আপনারা তাদের সাথে যোগাযোগ করলে আপনারা বিভিন্ন সময় আপনারা সেই সম্মানটুকু আপনারাও পাবেন। আর যারা আমাদেরকে এই মুহূর্তে দেখছেন, আপনাদেরকে আমরা আমন্ত্রণ জানাবো, যারা অতিথি আছেন বাংলা ভাষাভাষী, আপনারা চলে আসুন, প্রোগ্রাম শুরু হয়ে যাবে। তো আপনাদেরকে অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ যারা আমাদের সাথে আছেন। আপনারা লাইক, শেয়ার, কমেন্ট দিয়ে আমাদের এই প্রোগ্রামটি কেমন হচ্ছে আপনারা জানালে আমরা খুশি হব। আর আমি পরিশেষে ধন্যবাদ জানাতে চাই, আই ওয়ান্ট টু থ্যাঙ্কস রুবি অ্যান্ড আই ওয়ান্ট টু থ্যাঙ্কস Muzahid Khan. Muzahid Khan is our brilliant presenter of our community. He's very active guy, active person. I like him very much. That's why I'm not saying anything more about him. People will understand it is a discrimination or favoring to a friend, but it is true. He's a really is an active person, as my very favorite. Thank you, Ruby, and she is a very good presenter as well. So thank you very much, both of you. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much, Afzal Rabbani, the chairman of PBTV. So we're going to go for a 1-minute break now, and then we'll be back. So don't go anywhere.
Definitely do not. Send your questions in as well.
got some lyrics.
What we're singing?
Are we live? Right, welcome back to PBTV, and we're here at the premiere event in Oldham, the Oldham Business Oscars, Oldham Business Awards with me, Muzahid and
Ruby.
Rubbi. Yes, of course. You have.
say who I
Yeah,
was?
no, I just wanted you to say who you were. And we've got here Wayne from AC Tires. You are one of the finalists tonight.
We are, yes, thank you.
How do
Yeah,
you feel about the Business Awards?
quite excited to be honest with you. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Looking forward to it.
you're looking very dapper.
Thank you.
He
You're not
is,
looking so
he
bad
is.
yourself.
Ruby's got some.
Good as well.
Oh, thank you.
Ruby's got some questions.
Have I? I have, indeed. So what made you want to enter?
I've been coming to the event for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
And I just thought this year was a year to put ourselves forward.
So is this the first time you've entered?
First time I've entered, yeah.
Right.
Wow,
And
wow.
first time, straight in
Finalist.
as shortlisted.
Yeah.
As a finalist.
Finalist.
We'll
Yeah.
have to talk afterwards.
Yeah. Must be doing something right.
Exactly. How long has the AC Tires been around for in Oldham?
The AC Tires have been established about 40 years.
Wow.
I had a partner
you only
before
look
me.
30.
Thank you very much.
So who are you here with this evening then?
We've got all the team here.
Have you?
Yeah, everybody and all the partners.
So a drink's on you.
It probably will be, yeah.
Right, we'll wait.
the way it should
We'll
be.
wait till the winner is announced. We'll be all over your table. Well, anyway, enjoy the evening, and obviously, congratulations for being a finalist.
Probably a bit presumptuous.
For being a finalist,
For finalists, yeah, thank you. Yeah,
and we hope you win.
brilliant.
Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you.
Right, we can see. Oh, we can see Andy here. Come on, join us. Our very own Andy Hall. Hi, Andy. How are you?
Yeah, I'm buzzing. How are you?
This is a different coffee we can set up because we've got coffee with Rubbi as well.
Coffee with Ruby and Khan as well.
Brilliant.
Andy, welcome.
Yes. Thank you.
Fantastic. I mean, describe the atmosphere here for the viewers at home.
Well, it's amazing as always, and I can't believe this actually belongs in Oldham. You know, it's the best town in not just the northwest, but probably England as well. But
Yeah.
this is the best awards there is. So buzzing, yeah, definitely.
We've got over, I think it's 11 categories and over 33 finalists. So, I mean, what does that mean to you in terms of, you're part of the Business Growth Hub, aren't you?
Yes.
What does that mean to you to have that much business focus?
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? Because if you think about the vibrancy in this town and the standard, the quality of these, particularly the startups as well, the energy that people have. But I've met most of these guys already, and it's a very, 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 very tough awards to win. So, they're all winners as far as I'm concerned.
What do you think it takes for, as a business owner at home thinking about, possibly entering, what piece of advice would you give to them in order to enter next year's?
Yeah, well, I think it's definitely a personal choice. Yeah, the categories are always very tough, but it's definitely worthwhile coming along. There's lots of positive PR. It's great to network with other people, and yeah, it's a great atmosphere. So, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And what's to lose as well?
Exactly. Yeah. What is it to lose?
Nothing to lose and so much more to gain,
Totally.
because tonight this is where we've got the elite business owners from Oldham. So if anything, it's a fantastic opportunity to network.
Indeed. This is like the Top Gun of the Business Awards right here, right now.
Well, you know what Muzz is calling it?
What is he
Calling it the Oscars.
The Oscars.
The Oscars of the Business Awards.
I like it.
Oldham Business Oscars.
Yeah. Maybe we should think of a rebrand.
might
Can you
stay.
suggest that?
It's still OBA. It's still OBA. Oldham Business Awards, Oldham Business Oscars.
Oldham Business Oscars. That'll be the oboes then, wouldn't it?
fast enough, people will believe you.
Yeah.
With a
Okay.
northern accent, it'll be fine.
Yeah. We'll have to have a coffee about that, Mr. Khan.
Coffee. Right. Come on, Mr. Bitskill. Come on.
Thank you, Andy. Take care.
Thanks. Right. Who do we have here?
Oh, we
Gordon.
How
are you?
Gordon here.
Oh, that's bright. How are you?
Right, Gordon. What was your question on Twitter?
I'm trying to think what your question was.
Oh.
Was it, does my bum look big in this?
Yeah, that was the question.
That's typical Gordon.
Fantastic. Does it?
I didn't realise that this was going to be part of the deal. I thought that was just a joke. So,
A joke? How very dare you?
Any,
Now you know for next
anyway,
time.
one of the questions we would like to know from people is, where did they get their suits from or their dresses from? So obviously you've not got a dress on.
pound stretchers. Pound stretchers.
beat me. I was asked it.
That was not.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You were pound. I was pound. No.
Asda.
Well, you see, you can tell that clearly that's an Asda suit, whereas this is a pound stretcher suit.
Whoa, boys. no fisticuffs just yet.
It's good to see you, Muz, anyway.
Good to see you. Yeah. Well, enjoy the evening.
I will, thank you. I'm going to send another victim in for you now.
A victim?
Yeah, special guest.
Shall I ask him if his bum looks big in that?
We need some. We need some hers as well.
Can I shake your hand? See you later.
Right. So who do we have next? We have Ansar and Nasima. Come on, we need a balance here. Right, so we have Ansar Ali from Disgun Design UK. That's what Les calls it, Disgun. Design UK, as the brand is. And are you a finalist this year?
I am.
Before we ask him about this year, you won Business Person of the Year last year.
I did.
Whoa, hey, beating the almighty Frank.
Wow.
Beating, well, not, I guess, you know, getting into his shoes because he usually wins.
Yeah, he does. It does. I didn't beat him.
You just won.
I just won. Yeah. I just won actually.
So you're here with Nasima.
Yep. I'm here with my wife Nasima.
We get to find
If you win this year and you have tears in your eyes.
Oh man, Jahed's there behind the camera. He was there last year as well, so he'll look after me.
He'll capture it, definitely. Now, we often see on social media a couple of posts of your family and of your wife, so it's great to meet you as well. What does it mean to be here to support your husband again, to be shortlisted?
Oh, it's just amazing to hear that he's been shortlisted again, as he has been many times, but it's nice to finally be here and support him being at an event, so I'm really excited and looking forward to it.
I think behind every great man, there's an even better woman. Definitely.
I say at the side.
I say in front of. So I'm going to beat you all.
I've got two beside me.
This whole notion of behind doesn't work anymore. It has to be at the
Definitely
side.
No, we agree on that one. Yeah, that's it. For another time.
Right. Well, enjoy the evening. I hope you're not nervous like last year.
I wasn't until I came here, actually, to be honest. Actually, wasn't all this time. I'm just like chilling and, doing my snaps on my Insta story, as Rubbi knows.
And as soon as we parked up, we're here.
Are you ready?
What would you say to the small business community where you are located in? Why a lot of people don't enter the Business Awards, and they should really, shouldn't they?
They should, definitely. It's a massive platform to just get noticed by people and businesses around the Oldham area and afar, and it's an opportunity that we need to take as small businesses. You've seen how well we've done from the kind of the PR and the recognition. Yep, definitely. But it's fine. It's good to be here. It's kind of sad that the team are not here today. Obviously. We're actually moving. Yeah, the Design UK team. We're actually moving offices, and we were doing that all today. All for the last 3 days, we've been moving offices.
And that's been on the card for a while, hasn't it?
It has. Yes.
Not only have you moved into new offices, but you're also here for yet another.
Yeah.
It's all coming together nicely.
No, definitely.
So tonight we also ask about where people's outfits are from, what designer label it is. Anyway, I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to ask Nasima where the earrings are from.
I think earrings are Primark.
Oh, well.
I love Primark.
Jahed knows.
I love Primark.
I'm a Primark kind of guy, but this is H&M, to be honest. Everything.
Step
But on sale.
I'm George.
On sale.
This is George.
On sale.
And Boohoo.
Like Northwest brand.
Yes,
I love Boohoo. Love Boohoo.
Can I just say something? A quick one. Obviously, I'm here as a finalist for supporting young people. My team, DSGN UK, they've been phenomenal in the support that they give us to support these young people. But my partner in crime, my cousin Sam Malik, obviously you know him. He's been with me throughout the last 8-9 years that I've been supporting young people, and thanks to him as well for all the support.
I know, it's too early.
It is.
You're not supposed to shed tears.
I'm not. I'm doing my best not to. But yeah.
Right, thank you very much. We've got to move on.
No worries. Thank you.
Right, enjoy the evening. We've got the chair of Oldham Business.
We need a drum roll.
We got We've got the chair of Oldham Business Awards, and we've been calling it the Business Oscars, the premier event, Oldham Business Awards. So, Steve Kilroy, welcome to PBTV. And it's the 11th year. What's different this year?
Good question, big question. We're going to announce something tonight where we're going to, for the first time, I'll tell you because you're the first to hear, an exclusive. We're going to issue over £10,000 tonight to a local charity. It's the biggest that we've ever done on the evening, so that's absolutely fantastic. So the community will benefit. That's the main difference tonight. What will be good, like all the previous 10 years, is that the entertainment that we've got on the start, especially, will be something special, and hopefully that will be in the memory of the people when they leave the event tonight. But the main thing is we've got another 30 plus businesses celebrating what they're good at in Oldham, employing plenty of people, and going to have some successful nights. Whether they're winners or losers, they're all winners in our minds, and if they're employing people in Oldham, then they should be here tonight and sharing the success and growing the business.
And you've got two female hosts for this evening's awards, haven't you? You've got Louise Minchin and Caroline Whitmore. So, Louise Minchin, why was it that you decided to go with like an all-girl crew, which I love, by the way?
Yeah. So there's method in our madness. So for 10 years, we've been looking forward and we've been saying, where do we want to get this event in the scale of entertainment in the borough of Oldham or even in the northwest of England? So part of the plan with getting Louise Minchin here is she's from the BBC. And we've got Caroline Whitmore here from Granada Reports. Our next stage is to get the actual television cameras outside. The only live television that we've got here is this, and this is the second year running. It was absolutely fantastic last year, and it's great to have you back here again because you are what Oldham's all about, celebrating the success in Oldham. But to go back to your question, all female. So predominantly the business people in Oldham have been male. Yeah. And what we want to show is that females can be as successful as males. We're all equal, and why not celebrate some successful female people here, and maybe that will encourage more females to get involved in the business in the future.
I think there was an interesting point. Yesterday I was at an event supported by one of your partners at Oldham Enterprise Trust, right. And they had an event. It was all about inspiring young business women or potential business women at school age in order to enter for funding. So perhaps in a few years, if your plan and their plan come together, we'll be seeing a lot more female business owner and entrepreneurship up there, which would be great, wouldn't it?
Really good. Yeah. So I'll take another step back. So go back 5 years. We used to have the Asian Business Awards, and we had the Oldham Business Awards. And what that kind of did is it stopped a lot of the Asian businesses getting involved in the Oldham Business Awards. But Oldham's a multicultural society, and we wanted to celebrate, didn't matter what colour, what race, male, female, we wanted to celebrate everything that was good about Oldham. Yeah. And what I'm delighted to see is how diverse we are. This actual event, you will see with the people that are coming through the door, is so diverse. It's a success before we've started. Absolutely. So to go back to your point, in 3, 4, 5 years' time, young entrepreneurs being female, young start-up businesses being female, that would be fantastic. Just that it'd be as good as it's male or Asian or whatever. Yeah. I mean, we're a diverse community.
I think you hit the nail on the head in terms of diversity as well, because I think a lot of times people are reluctant to kind of participate in things like this because they can't see people who look like them.
That's right.
And yet there's an array of people, for viewers at home who'll be able to connect with. And I think it's great. Yeah. So exciting.
I know, it's very... And of course, from us, thank you very much for inviting PBTV here. And of course...
You are number one live TV every year from going forward. Whether we have BBC or Granada Reports or anybody else like that, you were the first to step up and say, can we get involved? And we welcome you to it. It would be great if we could film it live, but unfortunately because of the acts and the rights, we can't do that. But even if whoever we get, you're always welcome.
Thank you.
And we appreciate it.
And of course, well done for organising the 11th year. And it grows from strength to strength. As we know, it is the best and the biggest in the whole of Greater Manchester. So that's on record. Do you have any final words to say to all the finalists, to the viewers who are watching, who may not be here, to maybe inspire them a little bit?
Just please, there's going to be 600 plus people here tonight. Like I say, diverse businesses. The main thing is that they're successful, and successful businesses need to shout about and encourage their employees to get more involved with what they do and share their success. Because who knows, they will be the ones that are employing the business leaders of the future. If you're not here tonight, start a business, promote your business, promote the people that you work with, your customers, your suppliers, and come and join us next year. That's all I can say is this is the best event in the Northwest.
Brilliant. What a few words to end on the best event in the Northwest, Rubbi. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. 100 million %.
Oh, wow, well.
Never such a term existed. It's a fantastic
Thank you.
event. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Cheers.
Right. Thank you. See you. Oh, okay. So they've switched the camera, which means we're not live. That one's live.
Everyone smile. Say cheese. Thank you.
Right. Have we missed out on any guests? Have we missed on? Let me just go and grab Jo and interview her.
So we're back with Meinl, aren't we?
Hi, Rubbi. Yes.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm quite excited. It's the first time I'm attending, the Oldham Business Awards, and I am really, really excited.
So what made you decide to come this year?
Well, I do a lot of work in the community. I run a non-profit organisation. We do so much in the community, and it's just great to get involved in community, events. And now I'm dedicating more time into community events. So
what sort of events do you put on, and how do you support the community?
Well, I run a non-profit organisation. I have my own all types of sports clubs. Where our aim is to remove barriers to participation. So cost is an issue. So everything we do is non-profit. I do health projects for people with long-term illnesses like diabetes through our own organisation called Out of School. I've developed a program called Let's Get Active, and that's working with people with long-term conditions, and I get referrals from GPs to work with people with post-traumatic stress disorder, obesity, diabetes.
So it's quite a wide expanse in terms of what you can do.
Plus, we do a lot of community events where we bring community together. Like on this Sunday, we've got the Oldham Boishaki Mela.
Oh, fantastic!
Last year we had over 4,000 people attend that. So hopefully this year we'll get the same or more.
Where's that taking place?
Eastern Pavilion.
That's amazing. So how many people do you hope? Over 4,000? 5,000? Let's go for 5,000.
Let's go for 5,000.
I like that idea. Right, I definitely need to get my co-host back on. Muzz, come on back in. I don't know why. He's off somewhere. He's always chit-chatting to people.
Right,
honestly, thank you
of people
so
now.
much, Meinl. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Take care.
You too.
Right.
Can I give this back to you?
You can indeed. Yes. Right, we've got Dr. Joanna Mitchell from Orange Psychology. Welcome.
All right, hi. Thanks for having me.
So, yeah, the Oldham Business Oscars, Oldham Business Awards in its 11th year, and you have attended before.
Yes.
What do you think of the Oldham's premier business event?
It's always quite a surprisingly well attended and positive event for such a small place, in my opinion, which shows, I think, the energy of the town and the commitment to business here. So whenever I come, I always feel like, this is a happening place. I'm happy to be part of it, and always meet and talk to brand new people every time I come to something like this. So I'm really honoured to be part of it tonight, to be honest.
We were just talking about that with Steve, weren't we, in terms of it. Even if you don't yet have a business but are potentially thinking of opening one, this is the event to come and network and open doors to potential opportunities to take you Lord knows where.
And it's the one event where I will always bring my cards. And I know it's very 80s to have a little set of
80s
cards.
was cool.
But I'm going to go with that because people genuinely want to know, what you're up to, where are you up to on this business kind of venture? And I always find it, fascinating to listen to other people's starts, and they've always got stories about where they've come from and what they're doing, and I learn quite a lot from people that are already in business. Very early stages for me, but any stage is a good stage when it comes to business.
Absolutely.
Taking the plunge.
I think you made some good points there in terms of like sharing stories as well.
Yeah.
And that's the key thing. The more that you can talk to other business owners, the more experience you will get, and it helps along that roller coaster journey of owning your own business.
And reassures you that you're not on your own. It feels like you're with other people that have been through it before.
Absolutely.
And you can ask any question, and people, little glass of wine in their hands, they'll tell you anything.
I like that you've already picked one
I went for
up
that
as
first.
well.
Yeah, thought
Good
I'll get
start.
a drink, and then I'll start chatting. Oil the wheels.
Fantastic.
Nice to meet you both.
Right, well, thank you.
Fabulous evening.
Thank you, Joe. And enjoy the rest of the evening.
See you on the dance.
Well, we'll. Oh, yes.
Yes, we're going to get Muzz on the dance floor, definitely.
I'll be there.
Take care.
Right, we'll catch you in a bit.
Who have we got next then?
We've got Anwar. Come on, Anwar.
We've got Anwar. Now, I only ever meet and chat to Anwar. Come on in when there's food involved.
Oh,
Is there food involved tonight?
there is, but I'm not here for the food.
Not at all.
So, are you up for an award?
I'm not up for one, but my colleague is up for Business Person of the Year, so
And who is that?
Maria Williams, so
Well done, Maria.
fingers crossed for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Was Maria up for an award last year?
She was, she didn't get one. She wasn't a winner last year, so
So in this
second time lucky,
Second
hopefully.
time lucky. In this year's category, she's up against Andy Hurst from Sudlows, and then somebody we know, Mark Farley from the Old School Barbecue Bus. So tough category, but I love the fact that she's representing women in that
And she's
category
a
as
woman.
well.
We need
so
women
come
winners.
on, we do.
We need her here for
We
an
need women
interview.
winners,
Bring her in a
women
minute.
Bring her here.
business owners as well.
We need more women
We
interviews.
will. We need more women winners for Oldham.
Yeah.
They're keeping their glamour for inside. I think that's what it is.
Anyway, we're asking everyone whether if you're not wearing a dress, of course, but you're wearing a suit. Where's your suit from then?
So it's Hugo Boss.
Well, we got a proper.
Hello.
Yes,
we have
hello.
somebody of great esteem in our presence.
Oh my goodness! Can we listen to it?
He's actually.
It is legit. But with
Hugo
jeans
Bass.
instead, so I'm kind of trying to stay.
Oh, okay. Right, well,
Keeping it real.
We got somebody who's doing the labels.
Yeah, absolutely. Now tell it, where is it that you and Maria work?
So we work for Upturn. It's a social enterprise based out of Oldham here. Celebrating 15 years this year of trading.
15 years, that's fantastic.
We've also celebrating hitting probably I think it's around 8,000 person back into employment as well.
So it's 8,000 people in Oldham that you've helped get back into work.
Over a period of 15 years.
Wow. That is something, isn't it? Contributing to the business community doesn't necessarily mean having for-profit.
On top of that, it's all the other businesses that we work with as well, because it's not just
Absolutely.
the people. So businesses and people, it's one community,
Yeah.
and that's what we're here
It's
for
that
today
whole
as well.
ripple effect, isn't it? Which is amazing.
Amazing. Well done. Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Right, we got to.
Thank you, and good luck for Maria as well.
Pass on the details.
Take care.
All right, bring Maria here. We need to interview her.
Try and find her.
Right, we need more guests. So if we can switch the camera, I'll go and get some guests.
I can't. Go off and find some people. I say, Maz. Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. Looking very dapper.
Oh, thank you very much.
And
Thank you.
those shoes are like proper polished.
Yeah.
Are they new?
You see, women carry mirrors around. I can't. So
Okay, so you're also a gymnast.
absolutely, yeah.
So where is it that you're from this evening?
I'm from Oldham myself. My name's Ahad. I'm from Oldham. I own a digital marketing company, but I kind of come to this event with ASTM Oldham. As
They've been shortlisted, haven't they?
They have, yeah. The reason I'm here is so that I can give them a little bit of support.
That's fantastic. Now, ASTM are in the Community Engagement Award, aren't they? Along with Aim High and also Hume Grammar.
That's
So
right.
it's a tough category, isn't it?
Yes, and I'm sure it'll be easy to win that.
I like that. Do you know what? We've been saying all throughout this evening, all 33 businesses that have been shortlisted this evening, the finalists as we're calling them, they're all winners, aren't they?
Absolutely, absolutely. It all boils down to what you're doing for the community. everybody can get an award, but you've got to keep on doing it, keep on doing it. These awards are just to motivate you for the next year, just make you go through the next 12 months of hard work.
That is such a great point. Muz?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ullah. We've just got a few guests who are ready to come. Laura, if you just bear with us a second, we'll just take VJ first.
VJ.
So here we have
Good evening.
VJ from Wrigley Claydon.
VJ? Yes, I'm the senior partner of Wrigley Claydon Solicitors. The firm is over 200 years old, and I think that we're one of the oldest continuous businesses in town. So it's absolutely fantastic to be here at the awards night celebrating Oldham businesses as one of the oldest businesses around.
Great, thank you. Well, have an enjoyable evening.
Well, I was just.
Oh, have you got a question?
I was going to say, who are you here with? You're here with somebody very special, aren't you?
So this is my wife here.
Hello, pleased to be here. It's nice to be associated with the successful business in Oldham, so it's a privilege to be here.
You look fantastic. I'm loving them.
We usually ask the question, who's the dress by?
He's dressed by me.
That's all right. We won't go there any further. We won't go any further. Thank you.
Enjoy your evening.
Yeah. Enjoy your evening.
Right, we have Laura and Trish. Laura and Trish from Maggie's Cancer Centre Oldham. Maggie's Oldham. Hi, welcome.
Thank you very much. It's our first Oldham Business Awards.
So you're here on the Rubbi and Muz show.
On the Rubbi and Muz show.
Yeah.
So can it be the Laura and Trish show?
Yeah.
Just for a minute. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
are you looking forward to this evening?
Definitely, like I said, we haven't been before, have we? So, really excited. Don't know what to expect. We've just been given our casino tips, so try our hand at that.
Yeah.
But, really excited, really looking forward to kind of seeing who's in the room and who's up for these kind of awards. And it's a really special night, isn't it, in the Oldham calendar? So, looking forward to being part of it.
Yeah,
We're calling it the Oscars.
Okay.
The Oscars, okay.
Yeah, no pressure.
I like it. I like it.
Yes, well, it's the best event, best business event in Greater Manchester, and it's grown and it's in its 11th year.
And you must be supported by an awful lot of the businesses that are here this evening.
Exactly, and that's why it's really great for us to be here and kind of celebrate them, because they obviously they do a lot for us. So
As you do for the communities.
Yes,
thank
exactly.
you. Yeah, definitely.
The things that you have going on at Maggie's is amazing. I mean, you've got a new centre. You've got so much great PR. It's hard work, I imagine.
It is very hard work, but it's our second year open in June. So we'll be having a big party. But we provide support for families as well as people that have been diagnosed with cancer and their relatives, for everyone. So it doesn't matter where you live. But
and since we did open just over 18 months ago now, we've supported over 12,000 people. So over 12,000 people have walked through the door at Maggie's, which is amazing.
That is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, so
true community sort of like name for Oldham.
Yeah, without support from Oldham businesses, we wouldn't be able to carry on. So we need it. We need that support. So
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Well, enjoy the evening.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us on.
We'll see you on the dance floor.
See you there. Thank you.
Right, well, Rubbi, we've been flooded with guests, and we've missed quite a few people that have gone
we have, haven't we? We've been
sneaked past us.
chit-chatting. They have.
So we got Maria's here. Come on, Maria.
We have Maria. Now, we've just been talking about Maria because Maria, shall I hold this?
Yes,
You
please.
keep wafting it around. So you're shortlisted this evening, aren't you?
Again, yes.
Again.
No.
So which category have you been shortlisted?
Business Person of the Year.
That's a big one.
I know. It's a great category. I'm up against some tough contestants, but I'm kind of confident.
Quietly confident.
Yeah, we're all winners, either way.
That's what we've been saying. We've got 11 categories this evening, 33 finalists. Goodness knows how many actual entrants to begin with. So to have made it this far, you are definitely.
It's a brilliant achievement. Even if I don't win, I'm happy, and my team are here. And without the team, I wouldn't be where I am today. So it's down
I think I'm
to
going to
them,
cry.
not to me. So everything goes to the team. Yeah.
That's the winning
I think that's the winning
It's a
speech.
true speech.
It's come from the heart.
Yeah, and they know it. They know
Absolutely.
it. Yeah.
You look amazing
I know,
as well.
And one of the questions we ask is,
No, it's the one. Let me get this clear. It's one of the questions that Muz keeps asking.
who is their outfit by?
Oh, this is next. This is next. You've got to keep it real. These are next shoes.
So, what, in terms of sort of like, if there's anybody watching at home who's kind of thinking, "Oh, that award, they're not for me," what sort of advice would you give to them?
I'd give to go for it. Why is it not for you? If you're doing good work in the community and you're working good and hard as a business leader and you're kind to people, which is the most important part, then you should go for it. It's really good. It's good kudos for us as a business, and it's good for the team to show that we've been recognised. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Wise words there.
Well,
Definitely.
Well, we hope you win this year.
I'm coming back next year, if not. I'm going to keep coming like a moth to the light.
I love that entrepreneurial, determined spirit.
We can't.
Never give up.
Never.
Isn't that a song?
Right.
Yeah. I'm not going to sing it though. You can do that one.
I'll give it to Matt so he can sing it.
Never give up.
There
Right,
he
we've
is.
got Dawn here somewhere. Where's Dawn hiding?
Where is Dawn hiding? Is she hiding around here?
Right, friends and viewers, you're watching the Oldham Business Awards on the red carpet with Rubbi and Muz, and you're live on PBTV, and we're just getting the reaction of some of the celebrities and business owners, and we've got some celebrities coming our way. Let's find out who they are. Please step forward.
Come on in. Hello. How are you?
I'm very well, thank
Oh,
you.
you're very cold.
Well, it's
Hello.
Oldham, it's freezing, isn't it?
Of course, we've just been talking about that. And so, where are you both from this evening?
So we come from Manchester this evening. We're with the Solid Charitable Trust, and it's Solid Trust. So Norman's not here tonight; he's in London, but we're here for him. So we've seen Steve, who's he is actually, isn't he? Why is he not involved? But this is where's this going out to? Across the world.
Have you been to Oldham Business Awards before?
Yes. Excellent. Yeah, we've been before. So Rory Bremner last year, so we enjoyed him, and Louise Minchin this year. Very good triathlete. Exactly.
Nice sort of
So
female,
there we go.
kind of like setup.
Exactly.
Which we already talked about with Steve
Yeah.
and how important that is in order to inspire future female
Exactly.
entrepreneurs in the Oldham area.
Exactly. Yeah, so there we go. Anyway, so thank you. We should head up to our table. Right,
Yeah,
bye-bye.
you're welcome. Take care.
Right, so we've had guests from the Stoller Trust. We got
Oh, have we got Connor?
we have got Connor. Have we got Connor? Connor from Live and Now. Here we are, Live and Now PBTV.
Look amazing. I'm very, very well excited for the night. Yeah. It's a very good night. I was here last year. So
You were here
I am. I'm
last-
sober.
You were here last year in the audience, but this year you've only gone and been shortlisted.
I have, yeah. So shortlisted for Young Entrepreneur of the Year. Exciting because I was there last year and it was such a good event. I thought this next year I want to try and get there, get on the stage and get my business known, and luckily it's come true. So yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a really, really good night.
What would it mean to you winning this evening?
It would mean a lot. Would the award be worth it for the 2 years of struggle? No, but I'm an entrepreneur and that's who I am. I can't help, that's who I am. So all the struggle and the kind of efforts to get to here, that's what's been worth it. It's being who I am for 2 years. The award will be the kind of icing on the cake. So whether I win or not.
Also, no, you mentioned the struggles that you've had over 2 years, because any entrepreneur always has those ups and downs.
That's it.
But also, you've got someone very special in your life that helps support you.
Yeah, the girlfriend.
She's the girlfriend. She's not here right now.
She's not.
Is she?
Yeah,
She's back
she's sat
in
down, sipping champagne probably. But yeah, that's it. When you are an entrepreneur and your time is spent doing the job, so so much of your time is spent doing that. It helps to have that support behind you, just to kind of whatever you need to do, go and do it, and they'll be there to support you. So yeah, she helps.
Tough, can't it? Owning your own business.
100%, yeah.
But like you said, nights like this make it very
It gives you
worthwhile.
a chance to bring your friends and family to support you as well. That's the most important thing for me, is help people who've supported me, giving back to them and the community as well, because Oldham is, as Muzahid would say, the centre of the universe. So it's important that we come and support the night, even if I wasn't shortlisted. I'd be here anyway, because it is the best awards of of Greater Manchester for sure. So
We've all agreed on
We're
that.
calling it the Oldham Business Oscars.
Oh,
We're changing the name.
I like it. It's the awarded 12-inch like.
Next year it's called the Oldham Business Oscars.
Oldham Business. I like it.
Yes, we've coined it here tonight.
We have indeed.
You both look amazing.
Oh,
So
thank you
congratulations
so
on.
much. Congratulations to you.
The final question: who's the suit by?
The suit is by. Oh, I can't tell you.
Why not?
It's by Primark.
Well,
listen,
you're not
guys.
alone. I
You know
think
what?
it's a popular choice this
Primark.
evening.
It's got some good gear. It's got some good gear. So
You're not
don't-
alone.
I won't
We're
knock
keeping
it.
it high street this year.
But yeah, you don't need to spend all that money on a suit.
Well,
Savvy
thanks and
business owner.
enjoy the evening.
Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Come on, Shade.
Take care. Hello. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Excellent.
This is Shade Mushtaq, the councillor.
And Cabinet Member for Employment and Skills, so that's the capacity I'm here in. I've no idea what we're talking about here.
Well, you're the
Business Awards
well,
this
how?
evening, yeah.
Yes, of course. Tell us a little bit about the Business Awards evening in Oldham. This is a premier event for business.
Well, I think Oldham's a business-friendly place, so we sort of encourage and support businesses where we can. And we talk about this in our political meetings as well, where we want it to be a place where businesses look and say, you know what, Oldham is a very welcoming place for us, they're supportive, and they'll try and do what they can to support us to succeed. And that's basically events like this, I think, show that and highlight that, and that's what we're trying to do. So hopefully tonight will be a fantastic event.
So historically, Oldham was King Cotton. It was literally the centre of the earth. Going into the future with young dynamic councillors like yourselves who are at the helm now, with certainly in the cabinet post for skills, where do you see Oldham going in the next 10 years or so?
Well, this is what I'm working on at the moment. So this is a transition, not just in Oldham, but I think across the north in general, where we did have all the industry that you're talking about, and a lot of the service sectors moved down south, and that's left a big gaping hole here. But I think sometimes we use that as an excuse. So I'm trying to change that narrative and say, look, let's turn it into an opportunity and see what we can do about that here. But we do need fair investment, fair infrastructure, which isn't happening at the moment. That's obviously locally we'll push for that, but that's more for the national guys and ladies, women to do. So we have that conversation as well. But there's a lot of things that need to be done, a lot of investment, but we'll do what we can, like I said, locally to hopefully improve. And obviously we've got GM Devolution, another vehicle through which we can hopefully help improve the situation.
Great. Well, enjoy the evening.
Thank you very much.
Definitely.
Final question. Where's the suit? Where's your suit from?
I can check. I don't know. I've had it for a while. It's my own suit. It's my one black suit.
Every man just has one black suit.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks,
Fantastic.
Shade.
Have a good evening. That was some interesting comments there, Councillor.
Yes.
I thought in terms of not using sort of like issues that have long affected people, as an excuse, but using them as something to be like an opportunity. Absolutely.
Oldham is an opportunity. Here's another phrase.
I know exactly.
Right,
we've got another
some more
guest.
guests. Let's bring them in. Eric, don't go away.
No, I'm not going away.
So we got I said Arif, Eric, not Arif.
So
we've got Arif and we've got Arif and Taslima here.
Hello.
Right, come forward and.
Contact you on.
Excellent.
Right. So I believe you're a finalist in one of the categories this year.
Yes, so we are the finalists for the community engagement category, and our business is Aim High Tuition Centre, which provides academic study, helps students improve their academic skills, but also we go beyond the classroom and we empower students to do other things, such as some of the extracurricular activities we do is we take students out of their comfort zone, might be going camping, trekking, doing lots of outdoor activities alongside what we do.
I was going to say, I saw you recently through social media that you'd taken a group of your students over to Castleshore.
Yes, we did. Again, that was part of our Beyond the Classroom initiative, which we tried to include in our ethos, if you like, so that students can actually aim high and enrich their life experience as well. Because one of the problems we face in our community is that a lot of students, yes, they are academically inclined, they are very good academically, but transferable skills, extracurricular skills is something that's lacking. So we take them out of their comfort zone and we try to get them into team building activities, camping and setting up their solving their own problems, reading a map, etc. So these are things that are valuable for employment in future as well.
Absolutely.
So I was going to ask Taslima, outside of your medical profession, how do you help out with Aim High?
Well, I just try and support him as much as possible, and I do a lot of the kind of admin stuff, and if there's anything that needs writing up or anything that needs kind of publishing of newspapers, that kind of stuff, so I do a lot of stuff in the background, really.
Multiple hats.
Multiple hats.
Or multiple scarves?
Multiple scarves, yes, exactly. And without you, then, where would Aim High be, I
Yes,
say?
who knows? So she's a valuable asset to Aim High.
Of
course, and the rest of our team, like honestly, everyone's amazing, all the teachers and things like that. So we've got a couple of people here with us today, but so we just want to say thank you to all of them, really, who to be honest.
Good luck, and I hope you win and enjoy the evening.
Yeah, good luck. Enjoy.
Unless you want to tell us where your suit's from.
My suit, so why is that?
Well, you're on the Oscars red carpet, yeah? And it's a next. It's a next.
It's a next.
Okay, so it's everyone's wearing either Next or Primark.
Next or Primark.
Yeah?
Or H&M.
I've got George.
He's Asda.
I'm George.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, who cares? They're all black. They all do the job. So
Right.
Pragmatic.
Well, okay. Eric.
Thank you.
We've got Eric Bashika with us in the house. Oh, why are we shaking? Why are we shaking hands? We're gonna go in for a hug.
I know. What about me? You know what I mean, bro?
Definitely. So Eric is smelling good, by the way. Yeah, smelling good. If only there was smelly vision.
Smelly vision.
So,
good.
Are you in any categories this year?
So this year I decided to take a bit of a break.
Give someone else a chance.
You've won everything.
Yeah,
because I think they might start to think it's fixed. So
You haven't won everything, pretty much.
No, mainly the young entrepreneur category, but I think next year I'll be looking to go for something a little bit bigger, more as well, and the other stuff as well that we do in the community for young people and stuff like that. Because I think there's a lot of that goes a lot of it unnoticed. So pushing that out, I think, is what I'm going to do the next time around.
Because you're heavily involved with an incubator group, aren't
Yeah.
you, in sort of like bringing on the next generation of business owners with the help of the Oldham Enterprise Trust. So if there are viewers at home who've got children, young adults in their lives who are thinking about entering business, how can something like, the incubator and Yellow help them?
Yeah, I really think for young people that want to get into business, because the thing about business is that it has a lot of opportunities, and there's a lot of skills that young people learn from. And I think if I was going to give any advice for any young people trying to get into business, I would say, go for it, pursue it, because if you don't try, you never know what the results are, and you can't know where something's going to go. Because even my business started off as a simple idea that I just kept working on and I just believed in, and more or less just kept working on it and more and more. But when I actually started taking advice from people who are in business, I started to see a lot more growth than when I was just doing it by myself.
I think you touched on something important there in terms of belief, because the entrepreneurial roller coaster is crazy, isn't it? And belief. And what are the qualities you think you need to have apart from belief to just keep you going when those, when you think it's very tough?
Yeah, I think there's one acronym as well that I use, which is BIG. Again, no pun intended, but it means books, individuals, and goals. So you need books, meaning the right information, the right advice, the right resources, the right thing that you're taking in, and then you need individuals because you need the right people as well to take with you on that journey. And then the final thing that you need as well is goals, because without those goals and without knowing of where you want to go to, you're kind of doing it all for nothing, because it's like starting, it's like going back to square one each time. Yeah. So yeah, definitely.
Smart goals.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, my final question.
Go on, Muz.
Whose suit are you wearing?
Whose suit I'm wearing? This is
label.
This isn't a fancy designer label. More the accessories are the ones that are the
Who's the bow tie by?
Huh?
Bow tie.
This is a custom bow tie actually that I ordered. I think it's from Italy. So the suit is
Nice. Do you know what I'm looking at? Your belt. Your belt and your shoes.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yes.
No.
Where are they from?
These I actually cannot remember the store, but it's one in London. It's a shoe. It's a shoe retailer basically in London that I got it from. And but a lot of this stuff as well, because my involvement as well in fashion, I'm very selective at when I pick certain clothes. So for example, I'll buy something one place and I'll find something else to match it somewhere else. Because what that does is that it creates that full outfit, and it's come from a variety of different places. So
Much like your experience in business, it comes from a variety of people, walks of life, and that's what makes you you, and that's why you've been a winner a number of times here at the awards. So Eric is definitely somebody you should follow on social as well. He's got some great advice.
Yeah, my Instagram's Eric Kushika. So all my socials are pretty much my full name. So it's just because it just makes it easier, and because I've got such a unique last name, it's very hard to. It's easier, in fact, to find usernames and stuff. So
absolutely.
Okay, well, enjoy the evening.
Enjoy your evening.
See you later.
Thank you.
We're going to go in for a hug again. Exactly. Take care.
Yeah, man. Right, so we have Abdul Malik here, who is also another councillor. Welcome to the Rubbi and Muz show on Coffee We Can on the red carpet at Oldham's Business Oscars, Oldham Business Awards. How are you feeling?
Oh, first of all, thank you for having me on this red carpet and on your show. I'm really excited, as usual. We just wait to see who is the actual winner tonight. But I think everybody's a winner, whoever is participating.
I think you're right. We've got 33 shortlisted businesses across 11 categories. That's a tremendous amount of fantastic entrepreneurship experience that's being poured into Oldham. What is it that you would say is the best thing about these awards?
Well, these things actually inspire people, because when they come around to an event, when they see other people are succeeding, so people go back and say, well, if such a body is doing something wonderful like that, I think I've got the energy and I've got the desire to do better than that. Yeah. And I think that inspires people. And having this show, having these events actually increases people's desire, and encourages them to empower them to next level. And I think it's very good to have this sort of event. And I think PBTV are doing a wonderful job as well in promoting our community to the next level.
Okay, well, we have a final question. Who is your suit by? Which label have you got on tonight?
Well, I've got Next. And I don't know what this is from. I'm just looking for it, looking for the label. I don't know.
Yeah, Next. It seems like Next and Primark are winning tonight. So, people, our exceptional guests on the red carpet are wearing Primark or Next.
Thank you.
The blokes are, yeah.
Right, we're almost finished now, and we've got Kamal and Abu. Kamal and Abu from ASTM, Nescott, one of the finalists.
We have.
So, how are you feeling about this being a finalist?
Very excited, to be honest, especially being my hometown, and I don't know what to say, to be honest. I hope I win. We win. We should. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
What made you want to enter?
Well, I didn't enter. It was Abu and Anne, my colleague. They put the hard work into it to enter. But obviously, we do quite a lot of our community engagement. We do quite a lot. Yeah. That's what we've shortlisted for. Yeah. So we do quite a lot of work on that side. So I'm proud to say that we've made it. I think we've made a difference.
Yeah, we have, and I think one of the reasons why it made us enter is that the hard work that Kamal puts in terms of the marketing and also his involvement in the community. We thought we wanted to give him a surprise.
I'm blushing
now. we wanted to give him a surprise.
It's recognition as well.
Yes, it is. We want to show it off now that we've actually we are doing things in the community. We are getting our community involved in our college, and it's a community hub, to be honest, for everyone to come and access our resources.
We hear often people say that they're not aware of the awards. How do people get nominated? How do people become finalists? How do people win? What would you like to say to all those people who are watching, who have got small businesses out there and who may not have heard about the awards? How did you hear about it and how did you enter?
So it's a bit surprising because social media is all over the place. Everybody uses social media. It's on there. It was quite easy for me to find it because it was on Facebook. So I spoke about it with my colleagues and they entered and we're here now.
Fantastic. And that's the thing, in terms of following businesses on Facebook, on Twitter, that's where you can get a lot of the insightful information about what's going on in the Oldham community, because there are a lot of businesses who are very active on those channels. So you're right in terms of kind of the first go-to point is what's going on social that I can get involved with.
Yes, that's how you get all the news nowadays. Nobody you reads newspapers anymore, so it's all there. You're on your newsfeed.
And they just watch PBTV.
Yeah, PBTV as well. Yes.
There'll be a new show coming soon, Rubbi and Muz.
Okay.
On the red carpet. Oh, wait, this is the first show.
Okay.
Oh, right.
But,
This is the first show.
So, what do you think of our new intelligent, gorgeous presenter?
Fantastic. I just need to get to know him a little bit more.
About 20 seconds ago.
Exactly.
Great answer.
Right, Abu, have you got anything to say to
Well done, guys, and hope it's a success.
It's a success for you. Right, well, we've come to the end of the program now, Rubbi.
Oh, goodness me.
So,
that's flown by, hasn't it?
I know. So, friends and viewers, we've come to the end of the first part of the broadcast. The event is about to start, and everyone's gone in, and we're the last. So, Rubbi, I think we should go in.
I think we should go in, definitely find our seats. But it's been an absolute pleasure hosting this with you this evening. So we hope you've enjoyed it.
So we possibly could be doing one after interviewing some of the winners. So thanks to Jahed and thanks to Janed and Afzal Rabbani for coordinating and organising and producing the whole programme. And thanks to Rubbi on your first show. You've done marvellous and wonderfully well.
You made me feel very much at ease, so thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Right, we're going to have to go now. All the best. Enjoy.